Jura walls were on a drainage, and some of the residents along the drains voluntarily removed their own walls. These few residents, what I call delinquent residents, we were alerted by the residents and their neighbors that these ones had not voluntarily brought down their walls. The rains are coming, the rains are incessant. As you know, Mbare suburb was built without slabs that we use for other suburbs. So any water that does not drain off seeps into the houses. And it was destroying furniture, becoming a health hazard for the other families. And the families had agreed that they were going to clear the drains so that the city council could come and repair them. We could not wait for them to remove the walls on themselves, because as you can see, the rains keep on coming back, and their neighbors were not happy with the intransigence of their neighbors. This is Mbare. If it were not the neighbors who had called us, do you think Mbare residents would have allowed their houses or their walls to be brought down for no reason by one police officer in front of an excavator? The residents themselves want those walls down because they are causing harm to the properties of other residents. People must understand that it's not a free for all. What you do on your property affects other properties. If you shut out the water and it does not flow, it simply dams up on another person's property. If you are going to have a Jura wall, you must have weep holes to allow water to flow into your house and outside your house on the other end. You cannot create a dam and call it a Jura wall, and then you dam other people's properties so that they are damaged. We are there as council to ensure that neighbors live with each other harmoniously. And you must remember that Jura walls are a purely South African Zimbabwean phenomenon. In other countries, you will not be permitted to just create walls which become corridors of darkness. Those Jura walls do not even have lights. People who work at night are accosted as people with Jura walls create corridors of darkness. We lost a worker who was working at a supermarket last year after being beaten by robbers in dark driveways. Very soon we are going to say that anyone who builds a Jura wall must provide lighting in that Jura wall, because we cannot have corridors of darkness and those people who are working late at night are then waylaid from their workplaces, because some people have decided that they are going to close themselves in and make sure that the road has no access to light, has no access to water. It's not permissible.